Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with another fantastic video for you guys. This is your K1 Green Card channel where you get all this free advice from the expert Green Card K1 visa processor, Diego, with over 12.5 years experience doing this. This video is about how to achieve 0 errors in USCIS paperwork. Okay? Well, if you want to achieve 0 errors in your paperwork, you must follow these guidelines. Number 1, you must download the latest forms directly from USCIS website to ensure accuracy and compliance, okay, with the current requirements. This is the, let me put it right here, this is the website to go to. Some parts of the paperwork you can't fill out on the computer, so you're going to use black ink, not blue ink, and ensure all writing is clear and legible. If you don't have a computer, fill it out in a black ink. Then you must double check the forms for completeness and accuracy, okay, including the sections that I know you've overlooked. USCIS's denials due to errors in paperwork can be caused by a bunch of factors, okay, including clerical, administrative errors, incorrect fee payments, misidentifying the form version, and other procedural errors. And you are responsible, Mr. Sponsor, Ms. Sponsor, to get it done right. These errors can and usually do lead to unnecessary delays, stress, more money, and denials. It's crucial. You got to understand, okay, the reasons behind a denial and the steps to correct this denial is possible. You can resubmit the application with necessary corrections. So how do you do this? Well, before I get into that, additionally, it is important to be aware of the deadlines for filing appeals or motions to reconsider a decision. Okay? You're under a deadline crunch if you get a denial. Submitting immigration paperwork is already a high-stress task. You spend hours gathering documents, filling in dates, double-checking your answers, only to realize after submitting all that paperwork that something is wrong, right? So you realize you messed up. You could have entered the wrong date. You could have you forgot to sign the paperwork. You selected the incorrect category on the paperwork, and then you're into fear of denial or delay. You become fearful, right? But don't panic. Many of these mistakes, though stupid, can be corrected if you act quickly. Remember, time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. Common mistakes people make on immigration forms, I mean, they're numerous, but it's more common than you think. Some of the most frequent errors that cause delays, some will trigger an automatic denial. Some trigger requests for evidence if you're lucky. But the process is speeding up because immigration's got no time anymore for stupid mistakes, and they're just denying everybody's freaking green card. If you misspell names, if you transpose birth dates, if you put incorrect birth dates, date of birth, if you select the wrong visa or green card category, which I mentioned, you check the wrong box on the 485. Remember, you are a K1 on a 485, not married. You came in as a K1. And like I said, if you forget to sign the form, everything's going to be sent back to you, possibly denied. If you put any incorrect dates for travel or your residency, where you lived on the paperwork, if you are missing or you've misfiled supporting documents, if you're using outdated versions of USCIS forms, you're going to get a complete rejection, a complete denial if you use outdated versions of the correct form. Okay? And even small issues like listing the wrong address can result in notices being sent to the wrong place and applications being denied or delayed because you didn't respond properly. Now you can fix these errors, okay? But don't forget, well, after I say that, don't forget it also depends on the type of mistake that you made and where your application is in the process. Okay, now you can use form I-824. It's 6 pages long. It's easy to fill out, and this form can be used to request an official action on a previously approved case. Okay, so if you got an approved case and you messed up something, you can send in Form 824 to fix it. So you can use USCIS Form I-824. It's only 6 pages long, okay? It's easy to fill out. This form requests an official action on a previously approved case. This is useful if USCIS issued a notice with incorrect details or if the mistake affects post-approval steps like consular processing. You can fix it, okay? You can use this form to request additional action on a previously approved application or petition. Very important. USCIS, though, will not process your Form I-824 if your petition or application is still pending or has been denied. So you got to wait for action to be taken on your application, and it must be an approval in order to use that form. If you get a request for evidence, an RFE, you got to respond quickly, okay? If you receive a request for evidence related to the error, respond fully and clearly, and this is your opportunity to clarify or correct mistakes before a final decision is made. The RFE letter, hopefully that happens and you don't get a straight denial. If your immigration petition or application is denied due to a correctable mistake, okay, you got some legal options here, but time is limited, like I said. You can fix it. You can appeal the decision. Some decisions are appealable, and through the Administrative Appeals Office, the AAO, or the Board of Immigration Appeals, the BIA. Those are the two places, okay, depending on what kind of case you have. In this case, you can file Form I-290B for an additional fee. I think it's like $800. For another $800, you can get your case looked at again with you providing evidence to show that they made an error at USCIS. So this form allows you to file a motion to reopen or reconsider a USCIS decision. Now, a motion to reopen presents a new facts or documents. You have to provide these new facts or documents. And a motion to reconsider asks USCIS to review the decision based on existing evidence and legal standards. So fill out the form correctly, take your time, no rushing, and do not take any shortcuts. Another option you can do is you can refile your application if your case isn't eligible for appeal or a motion. But that's so rare that you're going to get that approved. You can start fresh over, okay? Could be the best option, but it comes with new fees, more wait times, and documentation. But in today's current days of administrative processing for green card benefits, it's difficult. Remember, you only have 30 days to act on most appeals, so timing is everything. Immigration paperwork leaves little room for error. 0 mistakes, okay? But mistakes happen. The important thing is how you respond to the mistake you made or immigration made, and how quickly. Correcting a typo is going to be easy, but fixing a bigger issue may require strategy, forms, maybe legal support. But either way, the sooner you act, the better your chances of avoiding a denial. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, I have a live stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Central Time. And I will see you at the next live stream with my beautiful wife, Karina from Venezuela. Oh, before I go, like I mentioned, I have over 12 years experience processing green cards and K-1 visas and spousal visas. I've helped hundreds of people get through this process. See you later.